guys, we are going to make some homemade bread. Now, I've tried this thing before, but look, the last time I did it, I literally had burnt myself. So let's try this again without burning ourselves. So we need 250 grams of normal plain flour. Might need to get the other one down because I'm not quite sure how much is in this tub. So 250 of plain flour. This is our plain flour. We tend to put our plain flour in a container just easier. 250 plain flour. Now we need 250 grams of strong white bread flour, and this one is just Allison's. Hopefully I have enough in here. I'm hoping so, but I'm not quite sure. 250 grams of bread flour. Now we get a pack of yeast, and this is just fast action yeast, so you don't need to put this in water or anything. I like to keep salt here and yeast there, one side of the thing, so the yeast goes in on one side. We do not want the salt or the yeast to touch right now. Now I'm going to put 10 grams of salt into here. Now we need room temperature, like warm to room temperature water, and we need 300 ml water of that. 300 ml goes in there, and then we get a stand mixer to do the rest. Now my stand mixer is broken, just to let you know, and if you do have a stand mixer, make sure you use the dough hook. And then I'm just going to pop it down, and then I'm going to pop it up. Once it's all done, I got a dough scrape, and now we're going to put cling film around on this. So you can put this whatever you want. It's good to put it in somewhere warm, or on top of your tumble dryer, or on top of your boiler. I put it into my oven. Now the reason I put this into my oven is because it's the warmest place in the house. We are going to let that pre for 90 minutes, then I'll come back. Okay, the washing machine's on. We have the dough. Well, now what I'm going to do is we're going to take this out and pop it onto the counter. You can put flour or oil down. I'm just not going to do that. I have a scraper already, so the scraper is already actually clean. So let's pop this on the side. Okay, I'm just going to get the rest of the dough that's in here that got stuck in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop it out like here, circle, push it out into a circle. Okay, so now we're going to pop this out into a circle, and then we're going to get one side, pop it 25% of the way. Then we're going to turn, okay, this is where you can have flour and oil, it's going to be easier. But now we're going to turn it and pull up this one again, and then we're going to turn it again. And it stops being a circle so much better. So there we are, so we're just going to plop it over here. See, plop this bit over here, and plop this bit over here. So I'm going to keep doing this 10 to 15 times. That was 5, 6, 7. Just let you know, we don't want to tear the dough. Now, you see there's a little tear there, just thing it and then do it carefully. So now we're going to pop this over, that size, and then we're going to shape the ball. So I'm going to go tuck under. We're going to go around and tuck under. Go around and tuck under. I'm going to pop a towel over it, and I'm going to let that rest for an hour. The reason is because we've got the window open. If you don't have the window open, leave it to rest for 30 minutes. Because I have the window open to let air in, I'm going to leave this here for an hour to proof up. The baby grew. Look at this baby. It grew into something. Let's flour this thing up in here first of all. Just flour it up. Just flour this up. Making sure this is all floured. There we go. We're going to flip it and do this again. So we're going to press it out into a circle. We're pressing it out into a circle. Making sure it's all nice and flat. Making sure it's all spread out. If there's holes, you can just pop them. It's completely fine. Take it again and pop it in there. And do what we just did last time. Just keep going. Just keep going. And we're just going to keep going until everything. See, look. Just keep going. Oh, keep going. Oh, just keep going. Just keep going until you've done it 10 to 15 times. Even if you've got something like here, just fold it and just do that. And here we go. Just grab and fold, put it around, and then do the same again. Tuck and roll, 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 tuck and roll. I'm going to pop some flour on top. So, pop some flour on top, all across the edges. Upside down, pop it in a bain-marie, like that. Then we cover this and put it in, wait for another 30 minutes. Put your oven on and pop it onto 220. This is where you're going to have to get this So, you don't have a cast iron, it's fine. My Dutch oven is here. This is where I go. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop this into the oven. Like so. I'm going to let that heat up for 30 minutes and let this proof for 30 minutes. Once it's all proofed, I will show you the next part. Okay guys, we're taking out this thing. Be fucking careful, it is hot. This is really hot, so be careful. So let's pop this in there. Just, it's just a grease bit of paper. Probably do it a little wrong. Right, so now we take that and pop it in here. Right. Sometimes you can, and then you take one of these is scoring for your bread. Sometimes you do a zigzag across in the middle. This time I'm just going to go to the side and just cut in the side. Pop the lid back on, put this on with the lid on, 25 minutes, and then take the lid off after 25 minutes and then cook it for another 5 minutes to get it crusty. So just be careful. Okay. But please be careful because the Dutch oven is so hot. And be careful with this because it's really, really sharp. Okay, I've just took off the lid. So the lid right here. Just took off the lid and now I put on the timer for 5 minutes. So once 5 minutes are up, I'm going to take that out and then pop it onto this wire rack. Put the bread into this wire rack and then leave it to cool completely. Bread is in here, so be careful when you take it out because it's going to be really hot. So take the bread. Is the bread. That's the little slit I put in, and you can see it's a big slit. I put in the little slit and then it just grew to a big slit. So you need to let this rest. On the side, I do it for an hour. So the reason why we're going to let it rest is so if you cut open it into straight away, it's going to deflate. We leave this to rest, and then once it's rested, we cut into it, and that's the bread. And if you're quiet, you can hear it. If you hear that, that means it's good.